Hello Espers, a promise is a promise, and so today we invited Chen, the producer of Dislyte. She will address the feedback the dev team has received from the players, as well as the team's plans for optimizing Dislyte in future updates. So let's begin.
Hi guys, I'm Chen, the producer of Dislyte. First, I'd like to thank everyone who has supported Dislyte and shared valuable feedback since the global launch in May. Thinking back, our priority has been designing and producing new content as much as possible to keep our players interested. But actually, there is still much room for improvement in solving existing issues. Recently, we've been analyzing the game data, brainstorming and overturning one idea after another to develop an optimization plan for our loyal players. But we didn't communicate the idea and progress with you in time. We apologize for the delay, and in this video, we will try our best to elaborate on the plan. In the upcoming 3.17 update in December, we are expecting to implement a comprehensive improvement to the core mechanics and operation logic of the game. We want to take this opportunity to discuss the plan with everyone and hear your thoughts. Please share your feedback in the comments below. I'm sure many of you love Dislyte for our diverse character designs and being able to build your dream team with these Espers for different scenarios. We hope each of our Espers can play a unique role in battle, giving you more room for team building and strategic lineups. But we must admit that, while designing our characters, we overemphasized on stats of our Espers, resulting in a big power gap. This has limited players' choices in team building. As a result, we are trying to create more balanced gameplay for all players by tweaking some stages and Esper abilities. Regarding the skill adjustment of lead-in in version 3.15, it was a first step of our Esper balancing plan. We hope to give new players a clear understanding of the role of this Esper within formations. However, we failed to communicate the overview of the plan in advance and announce the first step directly, which caused confusion and panic within the community. I sincerely apologize to everyone here. In the 3.17 update, we are continuing to adjust our features and certain character abilities to make battles more balanced for everyone. We also keep introducing various strategic gameplays into the game to give every character more opportunities to showcase their strengths. Responding to the feedback about the speed attribute being too powerful, we are going to monitor the data and make changes over time, especially in PvP. Character balance has always been the hardest part of the game development. That's why we are going to carefully consider players' feedback in our future character designs. Our goal has always been creating a more balanced and fun gaming environment for our players. After update 3.17, we'll be more cautious about ability changes going forward. Surveys will be sent out through our social media to collect players' feedback, and future adjustments will be made based on a deep analysis of everybody's feedback. Next, let's talk about our early plans for change to the ecosystem. Here, I would like to apologize to everyone. In order to ensure the long-term operation of the game, we have been tinkering with the ecosystem. However, according to the feedback, there still remains some critical issues, such as difficulty in acquiring legendary Espers, especially new ones, and unpleasant experiments of pulling dupes. In update 3.17, we are going to overhaul the ecosystem and try to fix these problems once and for all. Here is our rough plan. Cancellation of super senses. After the 3.17 update, we will remove super senses from the ecosystem and focus on gold records to improve everyone's gaming experience. But don't panic, you won't lose anything. In the update, we'll launch an event for you to convert your super sound matrices into Nexus crystals of equal value, getting free gold records more easily. Now, it will be easier for players to get free gold records through dailies and events. Wishlist for legendary Espers. We are working on a wishlist system that will reduce the difficulty of getting the legendary Espers you want. So, stay tuned for more information. In short, we are going to make getting 5-star Espers easier. Getting duplicate Espers will be a better experience because we are going to upgrade the resonance system again. In new system, Espers will gain additional ability effects and higher stats upgrade after resonance. As the Espers get more powerful, we believe this will allow more strategic team-ups. We've received feedback that in-game events were too similar, that no strategy was involved, and lacked overall creativity. Well, we are grateful for your positive feedback regarding Esper Field and Reincarnation Tower. We are constantly exploring new forms of content, and we consider it the most important communication channel. Your feedback on different events will help us improve in future updates. Based on the players' feedback from the past 6 months and our own internal discussions, here is what we plan to include in Dislyte future updates. Players will be able to dive into new Esper stories in a more immersive way for events. In version 3.17, we'll try adding more attractive cutscenes and puzzles in events. For other gameplay, we want to give players more diverse and challenging content. The gameplay may be a little strategic, but not overbearing, just like Esper Field and the Reincarnation Tower. We are also designing new features that focus on the social aspects of the game, like co-op dungeons and club dungeons. Finally, I want to share our current plan on improving the overall gaming experience. Why do players play games? For fun. No one likes grinding all day. The following are systematic changes we'll make, starting with version 3.17. Optimize Esper promotion mechanism. Players will be able to use Starman to promote Esper directly, without grinding stamina for leveling up Starman. Rework Dungeon XP. Dungeons will drop experiment instead of giving XP to deployed Espers. This way, you don't have to worry about wasting your XP on maxed out Espers. Increase max stamina limitations. You don't need to worry about wasting stamina recovery anymore. Even if you are busy or absent from the game, you can come back with no stamina wasted. Multi-battle changes. We are considering greatly reducing wait times for multi-battle. Less cost for Esper Fusion. We are also considering making 5-star Esper Fusion achievable without consuming Espers. Under the new system, you will only need to upgrade target Esper to a certain level. In addition to these optimizations, we'll also improve some mechanics and UI to make them intuitive. Last but not least, we want to address some popular topics within our communities. First, let's talk about shadow nerfs. Shadow nerf is never aligned with our team's core value. We failed to explain some changes and their deeper impacts on the game before. That was a mistake on our part. We'll pay more attention to prevent it from happening in the future. Second, we'll increase open discussions with our players. In the future, we will collect your feedback regularly and answer them through Q&A or other forms. Over the past 6 months, as a new team, we have learned a lot during the development of Dislyte. Always making new content is not enough. Sometimes we need to stop and fix existing issues first. We'll keep it in mind and strive to deliver a better gaming experience to you all in the future. Thank you for your support and understanding. In response to the change we will make in Update 3.7, we will provide players with gold records and rewind certificates. I hope we can work together to make this game even better.
Lastly, thank you again for watching this video. We had a really good time talking to you guys. And here's a special gift for you. See you in Dislyte. Bye!